What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the challenge. Not challenge, man. Channel. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Time for ladder challenge day number 2. It's going to use games here on Sunday and even some action on Monday. Kind of a combination here to get to the next level. Hope you guys are excited for this. Definitely tune into that option show that I do on Thursdays, the one I started this previous week, because there are a lot of options I gave out for that day 1 wager. That also would have been sweat free, but our ticket, easy cash, guys. You're welcome for that. Hopefully everybody tailed on that one. Plus money odds there. Just so easy. I mean, Georgia, Notre Dame, and Alabama, big household names. We're generally just taking those teams to win at home or on small spreads. It would be a death sentence. Usually one goes down. It ended up being Texas Tech today, some teams on the road. Look, my explanation for those 3 spots was all the same. We had big, huge public underdogs. We had reverse line movement going through key numbers. It was just the perfect storm for all 3 of those games. I told you, we didn't even need the 4.5 for Georgia Notre Dame. I thought the Tennessee game should have actually been a lot closer. I did lose one wager there. When that line got up to 10 before kickoff, I had a fire on it. I thought that was a late score, in my opinion. I thought that final play of the game was a touchdown, which would have pushed that play for me in premium. But hey, can't win them all. I guess they're just chalking that one up for everybody that bet Tennessee. Like I said, it was a public underdog. So you can never ask to get something like that back. But yeah, good day in premium, guys. Numbers on the bottom of the screen, they're not updated. This was just like going down the list and quickly like just tallying like wins versus losses. I had so much action on Saturday. Some of it's integrated into today, so those bets aren't even final. But at least for right now, 11-7 with the big play still in the mix. So potential in premium. Knock on wood, cross your fingers. Nothing's a guarantee. But if Sunday goes well here, it's just going to be a massive fucking week in premium. And yeah, you guys just see it on repeat, man, year after year. When I do occasionally have those rough weeks, the bounce backs are strong. You guys know my numbers long-term. So if you want to get on premium, I got action, quite a bit of it here Sunday. I got some action on Monday. You can get all my plays, anything I might add to the slate. The link to my website, danspicks.net, in the description. But today is a ladder challenge video. That's why you guys are here. I'm going to pull up FanDuel Sportsbook. I'm going to run down the legs that are going on in this parlay. I'll give you the reasoning behind it. And everybody that was on my live stream last night, I didn't have that scheduled. That was just kind of the spur of the moment thing. Shout out everybody who swung through that live chat. I do appreciate the opinions. And I left you guys with that mystery. I said, when we were trying to figure out one last leg to add to it so our odds weren't too juicy, we got to minus 157 like that. Concrete winner. But I told you guys I had a little technique I've used in the past. We're ready to rock and roll. I believe we're good to go. We're going to get through the next round here. I'm excited for this one. You guys should too be. You guys should be too, I guess what I'm trying to say here. It's late, guys. It's late. It's 1:40 in the morning. Pushing this video out to you. I'm going to schedule it for a morning upload as usual, 6 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe to my channel. Drop a like on the videos. What are you doing? All I do is provide winners. I don't win every bet, but I win most of them. So hey, if you want some long-term solutions here for college hoops, NBA playoffs, and especially here, football season, hit that subscribe button. Here's FanDuel. Good old FanDuel. So, yeah, I mean, I think I went over everything. I don't even know, guys. Oh, and the alternative under, I just want to touch on that in the South Carolina, Oklahoma game. How easy was that? Oh my God. I actually straight bet that as well. In premium, we just bet the under, which was 43.5, I think. Cash on that. I think I was 2-0 with my totals. I went under in the Ohio State game as well. We got a 41.5. So good on totals. Good Saturday. Ready for Sunday. Let's go. Early game, really wanted to touch it. Couldn't touch it. Eagles game, really wanted to touch it. Maybe we'll touch it. Interesting. Again, that mystery I left you guys with in the live stream. We're going to save the Philadelphia and Minnesota game for the end of this video. We're going to end with action in that game. It'll be the final piece of our ticket. Tickets. Wait, what? Yeah, wait for the end of the video, guys. We're going to start right below it here, though. Chiefs money line. Oop, not that. I lost my spot. Holy cow. Chiefs money line here, guys. This is the first part. Went over this on the live stream, and we talked this through very thoroughly. You know, we've seen NFL looked rigged before. This is a big rivalry. Crosby, a game wrecker on defense. He always gets up for these games. But my God, it's at Arrowhead. The Chiefs are rolling. They get Rice back. Another piece of offense. I feel like we're going to get a random good game out of Geno. Pete Carroll's going to have these guys ready to play. But really? Come on, Chiefs. Don't screw around today. I can't. If they lose this game, I'm going to be so pissed. Chiefs to win the game. And the main selling point for this particular choice, the Raiders are a public underdog. That was like the final nail in the coffin. You guys saw it live stream. We were like, all right, let's pull up the betting splits for this one. Yeah, and when I saw all people just hammering the spread for the Raiders, which is a lot of points, it made me feel a lot better about the money line. It's also not a spot where maybe it's a big teaser play of the week. It is what it is. It's going to be in everybody's parlay. It does make me nervous. The NFL is run by money, but my God, please, one time, can the Chiefs just get it done as a big favorite? We move on and we just keep scrolling because look at these dog shit games. We can't touch them. This one was close, almost made the cut. Chargers plus 11.5. I do think is the sharp side. I actually think the Chargers in this game is the right side. So Chargers plus 11.5. I mean, it was like this close, but I just can't quite get. I just couldn't quite do it. Below here, Broncos. We're going to grab a little safety net with them. I explained very thoroughly in my options video and on live stream how I think Denver to win the game just on the money line is safe. It's safe. I mean, come on, guys. I've went over this so many times. This is an all-time sell high spot on the Giants. They just beat Philly, beat them by margin, like blew them out, which makes this game already just the value is not on the Giants from that blowout. We got the media just, oh my God, just oohing and on about this Jackson Dart guy and Scattaboo. Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo. They're going to go to Denver on the road against Sean Payton and a competent team. I mean, the Eagles were in turmoil. The Eagles were disorganized. They got some problems going on in Philly. Mentally, just organization, fundamentals. Not Denver, man. Bo Nix makes me a little nervous. He's not great, in my opinion. The offense overall for Denver, not great, in my opinion. But my God, it's just the spot. The Giants, just all the emotion and the post-game interviews, lights, cameras, action, all the media all week long, SportsCenter, just absolutely just, I'm not even going to say it's inappropriate, maybe to get my channel canceled. I have something in my head I could say that's like wildly out of control, but you guys get the picture. The people are just all over the Giants. And again, one of my favorite angles at a game, public underdog. I'm not going to waste your time and pull up another tab here and show you the betting splits. You're just going to have to trust me. They're a public underdog and a fucking big one, a big one. Denver, we're grabbing 3.5. Again, do we need it? I say no. Does Denver cover the spread and win by double digits? I think it's pretty likely. Denver on the money line, I think would have been safe, but just in case something happens and the Giants win this game with a walk-off field goal in overtime or something stupid, we have 3.5 to save us. And we move on. And we scroll down. Here's another one that was close. Actually, a couple here. The Cowboys game was close. I think now that CD's back, I think Dallas alt spread at home, 11.5. I think that'd be safe, but it was really juicy. And they don't have a defense. I don't really want a ticket on my team, a team on my ticket that, did I just say that right? Man, I just had a total meltdown mentally, but yeah, I just don't want to risk it, man. It's a divisional game, feels kind of odd. Again, it's kind of like the Colts, right? Short 1.5 point spread. They're kind of the sharp side. CD's back. They've looked good. It's actually Dak Prescott's health that makes me the most hesitant. We've seen it so many years. He gets hurt. He just gets hurt. And God forbid we take Dallas in our ticket and Dak gets hurt in the first quarter. We get screwed. I can't do it. They don't have a defense. If they lost a quarterback or a big player, they could be in trouble. No, thank you. Green Bay, the line just looked fishy. I wanted to see it move. I want to see it go up. You know, Green Bay's good. Quarterback issues here for the Cardinals. Issues overall, but it's still a road game. Packers have been kind of playing with their food. Even as a Packers fan, I still look at this professionally. Couldn't quite get there. I don't even know why I'm explaining what I'm not using here. I'm wasting your guys' goddamn time. Lions, Bucks, here we go. I mean, What are we doing here, guys? 140, 150 in the morning now. Let's go, Dan. Let's get this winner out. You guys can lock it in. Happy ever after. Have a good Sunday. You're welcome. Lions. Very, very similar story here to Denver. We'll take our little baby safety net in a game where I just don't think it's necessary. Lions off of the loss. We saw the skirmish at the end. Yes, Brian Branch is not in this game. That hurts their D. They got plenty on D. Especially with the pass rush. The Bucs have been winning games by magic. It's a Lions spot. Jared Goff, the offense, back in an environment where they're comfortable, where they're going to score at will. Still not a fan of this Tampa defense. It's just been Baker who's been going off. The Bucs aren't that healthy. It's kind of a sell high spot. All the MVP stuff. Is Baker due to throw a bunch of interceptions? I think it's possible. I like the Lions here. I think they win. I think it'll be a comfortable win. But again, we'll take our little safety net, 4.5 points. I like the 4.5 better than 3.5, but I really don't think we need it for Denver. I didn't want any more juice in this parlay than that. Maybe the Lions are up 3, and once again, fucking Baker Mayfield pulls out some magic, game-winning touchdown. They win by 4. We'll take our 4.5, and we'll lock that in. And then still here in the popular section, we're going to go down. And we're going to go over here. I want to show you this first. Detroit team total. It's at 29.5. It's juiced to the over. Books are telling us we're getting 30 out of the lines. I think we're getting more than that. We've seen their offense this year against good teams. This is at home versus a team it's just the spot, man. Off a pretty bad game. It was outside of Arrowhead. I get it. Chiefs were fired up for that game. I think the Lions can name their score in a game like this. I think they're going to have a lot of success scoring. So we're going to go with an alternative total. Do I think Detroit going over 29.5 is actually a decent straight wager by itself? Yeah, consider that. But we're just going to go with an alt total here, 22.5. It keeps us under those key numbers of 23 and 24. Again, the books are juiced over on 29.5. All those key numbers, 6, 7, and 8. Right around that 4 touchdown margin. 22.5. We just need 23 points. Give me 10 in one half and give us 13 in another from the Lions at home. Lock. So minus 157. This is where we got on live stream. When I was like, I don't know, guys. I just can't find anything else. There's some stuff I like. Chargers alt spread. Eagles alt spread. Even the early game here. The Jaguars getting a whole bunch of points I thought was a decent look with Puka out. We just couldn't do it. I thought about maybe just sending the entire amount on minus 157. And it is what it is. A small win, but it's a win. We'll take it and move on. No, I remembered a technique I've used in the past. I've done this personally. We are going to come here to this Eagles game. We are going to go to the popular section. We are going to go down to the total. You guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Over 29.5, but I'm not done yet. We're splitting our wager. Yes, the 4 legs prior to this total. Those 4 legs there, that minus 157 ticket that I thought about just sending for the full amount. That is a lock, in my opinion. I do believe that's 4 green check marks. That gets us home. So what do? We come here to a game where I think we have a total that's sitting right in the sweet spot. We're going to take both sides. As long as this minus 157 hits for us, then worst case scenario, if this game gets lopsided in either direction, we still go 1 for 2. It leaves us about where we are, and we can continue this coming week. So we're going to split. I'll put my bet slips on the screen just to show you exactly what to do. Take half of our winnings, take the over 29.5, take the other half, and go under 58.5. We need at least 30 points, and hopefully we don't get over 58. Pretty simple, guys. I think the total being in the mid-40s makes a ton of sense. I think Philly's going to look to run the ball. That should chew clock, but we still have just way too much talent in this game. We're going to get at least 30 points. I think it ends right near the total. I think this total ends up right in the 40s. So splitting both sides of it, I think we're good. Again, as long as that other portion that we really liked comes through for us, then by splitting this ticket, we at least go 1 for 2. We'll lose a little bit on the juice, but for the most part, it'll leave us what we were at prior to this. Well, we won't go back to 0. We'll continue on from stage 2 again if we have to, but just split the ticket. If those other 4 legs come through, we'll be good to go. So there you go, guys. That's the ticket. You guys can let me know what you think about this. It's a unique style. You're welcome for pointing that out. It's something you guys should consider in the future. If you're looking to add one more thing to a parlay, but you don't want it to ruin your parlay, find a game that you don't even like, but you think it's accurate, and then split it. Take both sides. Worst case scenario, you'd go 1 for 2. So that's what we're doing here. I think it's the right move. Gets us down to at least odds that we can stomach. And I think both sides will come through. I think total land in the 40s. As long as the rest of the ticket that we liked more than this comes through, we're good to go. So, yeah, I'll see you guys this week with my normal videos. My picks for every game, every week. College, NFL, the option show, the ticket for Friday. You guys know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like. And if you want my premium here for Sunday and Monday, link to the websites in the description. Pretty simple. The numbers on the bottom of the screen, they're not updated. And I'm looking forward to this update. So I need some sleep. I'll see you in the next video.